I'm pleased and thankful that you guys chose me to be your recipient of the Lifetime Achievement Award. I'm honored and I thank y'all for that. And the other thing is, let me apologize for not being on campus personally. SAU, Southern State College, has been a special place for me. My brother went there 1 year ahead of me. And then I had another brother that was behind me and 3 sisters. So I had a pretty good family presence in SSC. But I married a lady. She was a school teacher here in Fayetteville when I'd worked about a year or something like that. And we have 2 children. They all live here. Gary, my son, owns this tractor company here. And my daughter she lives in Rogers. She was an attorney and practiced a while, but she raised a family, and she and her husband have got a venture or 2 going, some real estate and what have you. And my grandkids, some of them work here. I've got a granddaughter that lives in Washington that works in D.C., and I got a grandson that lives in New York that works in New York. 2 I got 4 great grandkids. Picked Southern State because I was going to major in agriculture. The instructors there were just outstanding. Mr. Childs was the department head. Ralph Williams, Ralph Fell, and Dan Smith were the rest of the faculty. When I got down there, I moved into the barn with about 10 or 12 other people. I think it's Child's Hall, but the people that lived there, still today, it's the barn, and we worked on the farm. The environment to work and live and learn was like no other place I've ever been. As I say, the classroom instruction was really good. We had a full-fledged operational farm there then. So we got, as students, a look at a variety of disciplines and business that we might prepare for in the future. When I got out of Southern State, I went to the University of Arkansas. Of course, SAU at the time was just a 2-year ag school. The tail end of my graduate year, Dr. Stevens got me an interview with a small company in northwest Arkansas. It was Tyson Feed and Hatchery at the time. One of 17 small companies doing business in northwest Arkansas in the chicken business. The business then was just a fledgling industry. I mean, it was very disjointed, almost just a step above a barnyard industry, if you know what I'm talking about. 40 plus years, we built that company into the biggest meat-based food company in the world. Don't many people get an opportunity to do something like that or be a part of something like that. And it was a great, great experience for some old country boy from Nashville, Arkansas. We determined early on that we were going to have to hire college people to help us manage that business because we recognized it was going to be a very technical business. I knew a lot of people as classmates and cohorts at Southern State, and I hired a bunch of them coming out of there. If I had to give a young person advice anymore, I'd tell them, hey, you heavy up on math and science, and I guess now the new discipline is going to be AI, which I don't understand. I understand, but I'm not going to take the time to master that, anything along those lines. But stay ahead of the curve. If I had to do over again, I would make myself take some accounting. You can use that in business. I don't care where you are. And I've gone home really discouraged at night sometimes. But by the time morning got there, I was ready to get it again. And I would tell young people, like I say, find something you like to do, you think you'd really like to do, and you stick at it for a while. My time down there, I wouldn't trade anything, and it's the closest thing to a fraternity I ever had. Living in the barn with some guys, we'd get our work done, and the cafeteria hated us because had to get up and go to work, and by 7:30 we was ready to go to breakfast. And on the weekends especially, they didn't like that. But we did anyhow. Sometimes we'd be nearly the only people up there eating breakfast. But it was fun, it really was.